Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you some different meals that I made my husband this particular week. So we're going to be showing you breakfasts, lunches, dinners, as well as snacks, quite a few different things that I was baking. Nothing particularly healthy, nothing particularly fancy. Literally just got the camera out to show what I happened to make my husband this week. And I will also mention that this is a at home edition. He is currently off work. For those of you who aren't regular following my channel, he has had to have a couple of operations on his feet, both of his feet, over the last couple of months. So this isn't including any of his pack ups and things like that. This is literally at home edition, what my husband eats. So let's get on with it. So for breakfast on this particular day, I made Luke some porridge. We had some raspberries, some bananas, some mixed nuts and some raisins, and then I topped it all with some honey. And then every day I take him up his coffee in his flask, so you'll see that that's like a recurring theme. But yes, this is lunch. So I made him a meatball sub using those sub rolls that were like the Subway rolls. So it's kind of like a meatball marinara at home with some cheese, and I just put some crisps on the side. I just showed you as well Bo's dinner just because I made them both at the same time, but he had meatballs and pasta. So this is a little craft that me and the kids did. So we were making chocolate puppets. They weren't particularly made for Luke, but I made them this day and Luke did eat some, so I thought I would include them in this video. They were a really fun little cute craft to do, and I definitely recommend just make sure you wash your puppets thoroughly before obviously putting chocolate on them. So simple and easy to do with some M&Ms. We use crispy M&Ms and sprinkles and then just some melted chocolate. So for dinner this evening I made a little like platter board. This is our favourite kind of dinner to have. Obviously you can have it with like continental meats and stuff, but this particular one didn't. We had bake at home baguettes, we had a selection of cheeses, so we've got some red Leicester, some brie, some garlic brulee, some smoked cheese, stuffed peppers, some crackers, some quiche, some grapes, there's some apple on there, there's a rocket, tomato, red onion and feta salad with some balsamic vinegar drizzle, some red onion caramelized chutney, some halloumi sticks, just a little bit of everything. This is like our favourite kind of dinner to have. So picky and delicious. And we're back to breakfast. So this particular day I made pancakes, just popped them in the toaster to make them nice and warm, some raspberries and strawberries drizzled over some honey, and of course the coffee in the flask, can't go without that. So we're getting started on lunch. I hand chopped some potatoes to make some potato wedges, and we'll put in some veggies into roast, as well as some lettuces. I believe these were goat cheese and red onion. But yeah, this dinner was actually really nice. Those potato wedges were insane. They were by far the best part of this meal. Handmade potato wedges are always one of Luke's favourites. So yeah, this is what he had for lunch on this day. So me and the girls went ahead and started making a Lotus Biscoff brownie, and we were crushing up some of the Lotus Biscoff biscuits to make a biscuit crumb for the topping, and we mixed in some of the Lotus Biscoff spread into the brownie batter, and they turned out absolutely delicious. I would recommend putting the crumb on after it's come out the oven, because the crumbing did get slightly burnt, so we did have to knock some of that off, but other than that it was delicious. Definitely recommend. And on this particular day, I didn't cook any tea. We had a KFC for dinner, but because I was recording what Luke was eating that week, I did just include it. So you didn't think that I starved him and stopped him from having a tea that day. Back to breakfast again, and I made breakfast muffins on this particular day. I made them with the corn breakfast patties, as well as a hash brown from Aldi, the cheese slices and a fried egg, and these are absolutely delicious, of course paired with Luke's coffee. The link for the flask is actually in my bio. He uses the flask every single day and I use the water bottle, so definitely recommend them. But yes, Snow also wanted me to film her dinner, hers, Azzy's and Winter's, so I just had that footage, so I thought I would include that as well. She was desperate for me to include her dinner in the recording. So on to dinner. It was a Sunday on this day, so we're making Sunday dinner. We hand chopped all the potatoes to make roasties. We're hand making broccoli cheese, and we also hand made the Yorkshire puddings. So it takes a little bit of work, but it is definitely worth it. Absolutely delicious. And I paired this with some Richmond vegan sausages, and of course you can see the stuffing as well, and the gravy, and also mint sauce. Absolutely delicious. Everyone in the house eats this, obviously meat free, and one of our favourites. Another day of breakfast, and here we have another porridge topped with some milled chia seeds, banana, mixed nuts, raspberries, strawberries, and of course drizzled in some honey and paired with the signature flask of coffee. On this particular day, Luke requested some beans on toast for lunch, so beans on toast is what he got. Nice, simple, easy, no need for me to explain that any further. For dinner, I am just making a Chinese fake away, so I've got the eggs into the fried rice, and we have, what did we have? Let's have a look. We had handmade salt and spicy chips, sweet and sour chicken balls, we had a chicken curry, sweet and sour chicken Cantonese style, and some spring rolls, obviously, as well as the egg fried rice. Yep, I don't know if I mentioned that. And I served it up like it was a little Chinese takeaway, a little bit fancy. On this particular day, Luke just told me that he wasn't very hungry and just requested one of these like Fibre Now bars. These are like Aldi's own brand. And of course his flask of coffee. I did debate whether or not to film this, but I thought obviously I will include it, even though I didn't have to cook anything, just so you can see what he did have for breakfast. So for lunch, I made him a selection of sandwiches, as well as some of the quiche that needed using up, some cucumber and some mini poppadoms. So we've got some cheese and pickle sandwiches, some cheese and onion sandwiches, and then some cheese spread and cucumber sandwiches, as well as a ice cold water with some lemon slices. For dinner, I did an Indian, so we've got some onion bhajis, some samosas, some mini poppadoms, some cheesy naan bread, and then some paneer saag tikka masala. I know it wasn't sagaloo, it was like a sag masala, and then I did add paneer to that sauce, as well as some yogurt mint and some mango chutney. So for breakfast today, I made Luke a chocolate protein shake with some of his peanut butter mixed in there. So just mix that up in the NutriBullet and served it up for him in a protein shaker, and of course his coffee. So for lunch on this particular day, I made Luke a salad. We've got some baby leaf lettuce, some rocket, some spring onions, red onions, tomatoes, some milled chia seeds, some tuna, and a hard boiled egg. So quite a nice, healthy, refreshing lunch on this particular day, drizzled with some salad dressing. So dinner didn't turn out looking anywhere near as good as I imagined in my head. It is vegan chicken katsu curry with sticky rice. Didn't look overly appetizing. However, it was actually really nice. I think I do prefer the katsu tofu though, so I think I'll be going back to the tofu from now on. Breakfast is just a couple of chocolate protein Weet-Bix, topped with banana and of course a drizzle of honey, and served alongside that flask of coffee. Lunch on this particular day actually turned out to be the most delicious lunch of the entire week. It was some sun-dried tomato couscous, rocket, cucumbers, red onions, feta cheese, all mixed together in a bowl, along with some Caesar salad dressing, and all like tossed together with some salt, and it was absolutely delicious. Definitely recommend. Me and the girls made some banana bread. That is why there is 3 loaves, but this is one of Luke's absolutely favourite things for me to bake, so it always gets eaten and doesn't go to waste. And can you guess what was for breakfast the very next day? Of course, it was banana bread. We served it with some chocolate spread and some slices of real fresh bananas, and you know it, we served it alongside that flask of coffee, and that was Luke's breakfast for this particular day. So for lunch I decided to do something nice and simple. I just made some jacket potatoes, a mixture of cheddar cheese and red Leicester cheese, and then a side salad, all the usual stuff. Baby leaf salad, cucumbers, red onions, spring onions, tomatoes, and a little bit of salad dressing. Super simple, but one of the dinners that you just can't go wrong with, can you really? Jacket potato and cheese, delicious. Again, me and the girls decided we wanted to do some baking, so on this day we made some hundreds and thousands cake, and this is just some footage of us making that cake and the finished product. And of course we had to take a slice to Daddy, and I also sent him a extra big cup of coffee up to enjoy his cake slice with. So I went ahead and made some chili. So we're adding like red kidney beans, some mixed beans, I don't even know what else, other beans, just loads of different tins of beans. Obviously we don't have meat in it, so we put loads of beans in there for protein, some chili con carne seasoning mix it all together with some water, and yeah, that's basically how I make my meat-free chili. It tastes super delicious. And then I served this on a jacket potato with some cheese, but my absolute favorite is to make chili cheese fries with this, and we did actually have this the next day, but unfortunately you won't see that. But chili cheese fries, I filmed this as soon as I put the cheese on, so it hasn't melted, but obviously the cheese all melts into the hot chili and it is absolutely delicious. So yes, that was what was for Luke's dinner. And the very final thing in this video, and to end what my husband eats, I handmade a flan. It was getting quite warm, and I thought instead of all the stodgy cakes, I would make a nice light and airy flan. So I just made the jelly using the syrups and the sauces from the tinned fruit and let that set in the fridge, and that was the last thing, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in any of the, I would say, recipes, just comment down below and I'll tell you how I made them. And also, apologies if you can hear little children in the background. I have been trying to do this video for over like a week now, and my computer deleted the footage and just all kinds of stuff went wrong. So I just wanted to just do the voiceover, even though it's the middle of the day, the kids are all up. Just get this video out for you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in seeing videos like this again in the future, just let me know and I can film again, because obviously everything we eat is different every single week, just whatever we fancy really. Or if you're interested in seeing what I eat or what my kids eat, just let me know. But anyway, yep, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace. Mwah.